Hi, good evening, and welcome back to the Lex E. Rojas vlog. I'm your host, Lex E. Rojas, aka Dakota Woolmer, aka Dakota Wolf, and whatever else people decide to call me. So, once again, I have an agenda for this vlog, because I think it goes a little smoother that way. So let me pull that up. I believe this is the first one. Yeah. Not much happened after I left you guys on Friday. So, the first thing I'm going to discuss with you is Saturday. And on Saturday, I had my usual therapy appointment. Going back to that, so that's cool. But then we also went out for my bestie's birthday. This is a picture from that. Oh my gosh, it got super close up. It was just a normal picture. Um, oh, don't we look happy? Maybe happier than we should have been because we were waiting 45 minutes for a table, but it is what it is. And also, there's only like one bench outside of that Red Lobster that we went to, in a part of Brooklyn. There's only one Red Lobster in Brooklyn right now. Is there with the baby? Then the baby looks so out of it. We got this one of the baby stealing somebody else's, she's so cute. She looked like a little creepy doll. It's her stealing somebody else's table for some reason. Yeah. So anyway, we went, and we had a super fun time. Wow, I look like I'm sitting there. You can't even see the rest of the picture. That's hilarious. It was people, but the very middle was the bench, so. Yeah, this is me sitting at Red Lobster. Okay, I'm being dumb now. So yeah, Saturday was cool. We went out for Red Lobster. Babu, Rana, you can just go ahead and leave with that. Okay. I removed that person from the chat because asking for a milk show is not appropriate. Thank you. Please be respectful in the chat, guys. Yeah. And, oh my gosh, there was a pink car. So, who loves pink, but I love her anyway. And my older child, who also loves pink, got a picture together in front of it. So, look how happy they are. They just love pink. And it was this special lady's birthday, so that was fun. Let me see what else is on the agenda because this is why I write stuff down. Alright, so after the birthday celebration, Sunday was a day, it's usually, many people use it as a day of rest. For me, I used it to help my mother-in-law with her taxes. And believe it or not, that's fun for me. I'm a huge nerd and I love doing accounting stuff. Yeah. And so I also started using Finch, which is a self-care app where you get this cute little bird and you can make it like one of many different colors, and you answer questions like about what you'd like to get out of the app. And basically what you do is you take care of this bird like it's a Tamagotchi. And instead of like doing random stuff to take care of the Tamagotchi, you do self-care things. So every time you complete a task, you check the box and it gives the Finch energy. My Finch's name is Boba. Boba is a they them, right now dressed pretty femininely. Cute little goth outfit. And has like a cute little steampunk fantasy thing going on in the birdhouse that I designed. So that was nice. But I really like this Finch app, and I feel like it has been helping me. I've logged in 6 days in a row now. Obviously, this is only my sixth day using it, but it's been really helpful for me, I feel like. It reminds you to drink water, it reminds you to brush, it reminds you to do whatever cares you want to schedule for yourself. And also, I have set a thing for it to remind me to write as well, so that's nice. Monday, my daughter is letting me know that the food has arrived. I'll try to make this quick because I'm hungry. I didn't have lunch today. Monday. Monday. I came in first thing Monday on the wrong foot at my day job, and it really hit me hard. And she was calling me again. And I cried. I literally cried in front of my boss. And that was not cool. But what was cool is after work, my older daughter and I played Monopoly, which was not my choice. She wanted to. But we play by different rules because we don't generally have time to play an entire game of Monopoly. So basically, the rule is as soon as someone lands on free parking, we count up our money, and whoever has the most money wins. Because, we just haven't had time to play a real game of Monopoly, but she knows that that's not the real rules. She has accepted that we're not going to have a lot of time to be playing Monopoly generally. Yeah, so Tuesday, same daughter was sick. She felt fine in the morning. But oh no, I lied. She didn't feel fine in the morning. She was coughing and just generally bleh. So I let her stay home. It also happened to be payday, which the only reason I wanted to bring that up is okay. So we get paid on the 1st and the 15th of every month, which can be really annoying, but it can also be pretty cool. And the problem is generally that I use Chime and we only get paper checks. They don't do direct deposit, and so it takes 4 to 5 business days generally to get into my account. And once it was approved immediately. It said it was available instantly, and that was amazing. It made my day. Then my daughter and I played Twister for a bit, which was difficult for my disabled ass, but sorry, I don't know. Anyway. So this is to remind me that I told AJ this story that we read when I was in middle school, that I'm not sure if it was a true story or not. I think it was. It was about one of those orphan trains in the 1800s, and this lady put her kids on the train, her 2 daughters, and promised them that she was gonna meet them on the other side, and she obviously didn't. And it was fine until the younger one, who was a toddler, was about to get adopted, and the older one was pleading with the people, please, you can't separate us, we're sisters, blah blah blah. And they got really worried, because they only wanted to adopt one kid, and but they didn't want to feel bad about separating sisters. And the like person who was working on the train was like, oh no, they just like to pretend to be sisters because they didn't want to like mess up the adoption, stop the adoption from happening. It was just really messed up. And then at the end of the story, the older one meets this like somewhat older farm couple who were waiting at the last stop on the train hoping to get a boy, but all the boys had already been adopted. And they were like, you're not really what we expected. And she's like, you're not what I expected either. And then I guess they learned to live together in harmony. But it made my 7-year-old cry when I told her this story. So I felt so bad about it that in the morning I bought her a special treat on the way to school. She got to have cheesecake for breakfast because I am mom of the year. They also give breakfast at school, by the way, so it's not like that's the only thing she had for breakfast. Then at work, it was kind of a slow diet, so I was able to answer the phone when I got a call from the school saying AJ felt dizzy, which I really hope had nothing to do with that cheesecake I bought her because I'm mom of the year. Oh yeah, I've also started that evening revising the Where Flutter scripts. So that's, that's cool. We've decided to make a few changes to stuff in the series coming up, moving forward. The next one is going to be an animated short, and then after that we'll go back to live action. I don't know if there will be more than one animated short, but I know the next one will be animated. And I'm not going to give too much away, but I am actually fairly excited to see how it comes out. I am even considering helping put up some of the money for producing. If you'd like to help with that, of course, you're always welcome to donate via my Patreon, or I suppose you could Venmo me if you want. You don't have to either, though. Just your support is enough for me. Hope I'm not getting sick. I'd say it's allergy season, but it's always allergy season for me. Always. Kind of slow day at work. But I've been keeping up with the self-care, and yesterday I found out that I lost 2 pounds within the last week and a half, probably because I was sick last week. But maybe because I've been eating healthier, but not that weight is all that important, but it is what it is, I mean, I guess for me, weight is important because I have bad knees, and the lighter I become, the easier time my knees will have supporting my weight. So I should lose weight for the sake of my health. Anyway. Yeah, and it is currently Friday. Or it would be yay if I didn't spend all day cleaning. Which actually, no, it's still yay because it's nice to get that shit out of the way. And now I'm gonna go have some yummy Chinese food because I earned it. For breakfast, what did I have for breakfast? I don't remember. That's how long of a day it's been. That's why I didn't have lunch at all, because it's been such a long day. So busy just cleaning, deep cleaning. Like moving shit, sweeping, mopping, like getting all the crevices. We're putting caulk along the walls to prevent bugs from getting in because the weather's getting warmer, and they will try. And then, yeah. This weekend's gonna be great. This whole month is gonna be busy for me, like, socially. so that's fun. I have a birthday party this weekend. Like tomorrow I have a birthday party. Then Sunday my child has a play date, the older one. Next weekend's birthday party and play date. And then the following weekend's WrestleMania party. And yeah, it's just gonna be busy, busy, busy socially this month. And I mean, that's a good thing, I guess, right? I'm a little on the introverted side, so gives me a little bit of anxiety, but I do, obviously love my friends and want to spend time with them. So it's, I just keep that in mind when I'm going toward a social event. Also, tomorrow I'm definitely going to be touching up these blonde roots. Say goodbye to the blonde and hello once more to even more purple. All right. Speaking of goodbyes, this is where I will leave you. Sorry we didn't get much fun from the chat today. It was just one rude comments, one same person saying where they're from, and then one person, what the hell is this? Never mind. And that's it. Not a lot of activity from the chat. I'll probably start doing these later again so that I can have more interaction, because I really do enjoy interacting with the chat. But thanks to those of you who did watch, whether you stuck around or not, and enjoy the beautiful weather that we're starting to get. Get vitamin D. If you do anything that you are told, make it getting vitamin D and drink water. You're awesome. I love everyone who supports me, even if it's for a millisecond, and even if it's for the wrong reasons. I am grateful for any support that I'm getting, because it's just nice to know that people care. Speaking of caring, remember to lead with empathy. Bye.